morning. It is Thursday. It's the Thursday before Thanksgiving. So, yep. Let's see. I just woke up. I get to wake up later on Thursdays because my early morning Thursday classes are over for the semester. It's a Tuesday, Thursday class, and we have a lot of projects at this point instead of like a lot of lectures. So she has decided that she's just going to give us this time to work on our projects. Of course, I'm sleeping and like other stuff during this time, but it's really nice to be able to get some extra rest at the end of the week. So anyway, it's cold. What else? Steve is still sleeping. I'm gonna make his lunch so he can go to work. I do have class at 12:30, science, and then that's my only class for today though, so it's pretty good. But I have a lot of other work to do. The house is steadily getting less organized throughout the semester. I'm not going to do anything major, but you know, I like to take the days that I have less classes as like, let me do some cleaning, because I hate when things are messy, but I just don't have time for all of that right now. What else? Oh yeah, and then I have a lot of homework to do, so that's about what I have going on. But I'm gonna make Steve's lunch first. I'm having some banana bread and coffee. Alright, Asher's outside. It's actually not that cold. I mean, it's cold, but it's not as bad as it's been. I'm gonna take the trash down. Alright, Steve just left. It is 9:24. He got to stay a little bit later this morning because he did work last night after he got back home. So he didn't have to get in as early as normal, which is nice for him. So yeah, but he just went to work, and I'm gonna go ahead and get some laundry started, and then I have a quiz that I need to take for the class that is normally at this time, so I figured I should do it, so it's like doing something with that class, you know, instead of just hanging around my house. Let's see, so I'm making another cup of coffee. I've been trying to get this whole, I usually have 2 cups in the morning and 1 cup in the afternoon, and I know it's a lot. So I've been trying to get this second cup in the morning out of my system, and normally I do, because normally I just leave in the morning and I just take my 1 coffee mug with me. But on weekends and days where I'm home in the morning, I still get a second cup of coffee. So that's what it is, right? You know? So anyway, I'm going to get this ready and get some laundry started. I just spilled my coffee. Mostly it got on the floor so I could just wipe it up, but some of it got on my sleeve in here. So I'm gonna take my quiz now. I'm just getting logged in. And that's about as exciting as my life is right now. Yay! So I got 100 on my quiz. Woo! Asher's being really needy, so I think I probably have to take him out. It's 10:04. Hi, buddy. Oh, it wasn't easy. It was like one of those where I was doubting all my answers the whole time and changing them and like, but yay, I did good. So that was my last quiz in this class for the semester too, which is really exciting. Anyway, so I'm gonna go brush my teeth, put the laundry in the dryer, and then I'll probably take Asher out. So there's a deer. Right, let's see. Wait, oh, I'm zoomed in too much, but he's right there. Walking around in the back, and Asher is like not sure what to do about it. But he's just hanging out, walking around. So we're back inside. It is cold outside if you stay out there for a little bit longer. So anyway, but we're back. I am going to clean the litter box. I have to leave in about 30 minutes. It's about 10:45 right now. And before then, I think I want to try to eat some lunch-ish food. It's not really lunchtime, but I won't get back till 2:30, so it's like if I don't eat something now, I get really hungry while I'm there. So I'm going to do that. Clean the litter box first, and then I'm going to go find some lunch to eat and just finish getting ready and get ready to go in about half an hour. For my kind of super early lunchtime meal, I am having some leftover pizza from last night, and I just have some grapes, so I'm going to eat that. I am off to school. It is 11:18. I don't know what it is, but I always end up running around like crazy for the last 5 minutes, and it doesn't matter how much time I have in the morning and how much it seems like I'm ready to walk out the door. At the last second, I just suddenly have 10 different things to do, and I'm running around, and then I barely get out the door. So anyway, but I should be on time to catch the bus at, what is it, 11:35? I don't know. I don't even know when. I just know when I leave, and then I get there, and then the bus comes on time, so. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm doing in class today. I just kind of brought everything. We had a big project last class, so that's sort of what we've been working towards for the last few weeks. And then now I don't even know what we're doing anymore because it's over and we did it, and I don't even know what's left. So I guess we'll find out. So yeah, I'm gonna go do that. Probably not gonna film at school. I usually don't. It's usually a little bit weird to start vlogging at school. So I will see you guys probably after.
Just don't trip. Tripping would be bad. Okay, well, everybody watch your shirt. Right there, stop. Go back. There, do you see how? No. Right there. You see how bright that is?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask you, what does this tell you about Danielle's red shirt?
It is 2:21 and I'm on my way back home. I'm pretty tired. Class was pretty cool. It was about rainbows. I filmed a little bit, but it wasn't very good. Like you couldn't see it as well on the camera. So, class was about rainbows and it was okay. I'm pretty tired now. It's just a lot of travel just to go to that one class, but that's it for the weekend as far as classes. I just have a lot of homework and stuff left to do. So I'm gonna go home and find something else to eat probably now, and then just relax for a bit. I have a lot more stuff to do. I just don't want to do it right this second. I just want to go home and have some time to just chill out. It is 3 o'clock and I'm gonna get back to work. So Cheetah threw up. So I'm going to clean out the carpet. She threw up twice on the carpet and once over on the big pillow we have down here. I won't show you, don't worry. Which actually I'm not too upset because normally she throws up on the bed. So, and I don't see anything on the bed. So, that's really positive. Oh, by the way, I spilled coffee on myself. Yeah, I had my other cup of coffee. I was getting tired, so I had my 3rd cup of coffee. So anyway, I'm going to clean that up, and then I'm going to get all the clothes out of the dryer. I had to turn it back on for a few more minutes. If you hear it, it's running again. There was a few things in there that weren't fully dry, so I was like, well, maybe I just run it a little bit longer, because it's also been sitting there since this morning, so I was like, well, then it'll take out the wrinkles, and it'll be like 2 wins in 1. Hi, Cheetah. My room is a mess. Alright, I'm going to clean this up. I did all the laundry, and I cleaned up the vomit. And now I am cutting out these little squares because I have to teach 2 lessons tomorrow. One to the actual 1st grade that I am in for, it's like a field study observation sort of thing, but we have to teach 1 lesson, and that happens to be tomorrow for me. So it's on right angles, so I'm using these little squares so they can put it in the corners of shapes and see if it is a right angle or not, because they're 1st graders, so I can't really give them like, what is that called? A protractor? I don't even know what it's called. But they don't know about degrees or anything like that. So I'm just going to use a square and teach them that way. So hopefully it'll work. I don't know. But the teacher said that it looked like a fine lesson, so fingers crossed, right? And then the other thing I'm teaching is to some other kids in, well, not kids, some other people in my school. So it's like a peer teaching thing, and they have to kind of pretend, quote unquote pretend. They don't actually have to act like it, but you know, we teach them a lesson we wrote for a certain grade, and they respond with the type of answers that that grade would give, just so we get the practice. We have to film it and then like analyze ourselves, but you know, we can't be doing that constantly in actual classrooms, so we have to practice with each other. So I have a group of people, and I will be teaching them. So I have to get a bunch of materials ready because that lesson tomorrow is an art lesson, and so I'm gonna need to get a bunch of materials for art. So I have to cut out these squares. I have to print out the shapes that they're going to be looking at for tomorrow in the right angle lesson. Then I have to just find a bunch of paper and art supplies for the other lesson, because it's a thing on portraits. So they're going to draw portraits of friends and family members. So I have to get stuff for that. And I think I'm going to try to find a few examples of portraits too. So I'm gonna get all those materials together so I'll be ready to go. And then actually what I have to do after that is I have to make muffins for Steve to take to work tomorrow, because they do breakfast every so many weeks. Each person brings in breakfast. So like there's like several people on Fridays. So then there's several people on a Friday that they kind of work it out, and they all each bring in something. So I always bake something. And of course, now that I have school, it hasn't been crazy from scratch things like it used to be. I used to make scones, like homemade from scratch, like craziness. But I got a few boxes of muffin mix now, and I'm just going to throw those together. Hopefully they'll still enjoy them. Alright, I am going to make these muffins for Steve's work. I got these sweet little muffin cups. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and throw these together. They should be pretty easy to make. Alright, the first batch is ready to go. And here is a bunch more, so I can at least make 2 of these batches. So hopefully it'll be enough to go around at his work, at least the people that want them. Here is the first batch, looking good. Alright, all the muffins are done. So I got, I think, 23. Yeah, I got 23 out of these 2 boxes, which is pretty good. Hopefully it's enough. So it's about 5:20. Oh, Ashley, you want to go out? It's about 5:20, and sorry. And Steve told me that he's not going to be home for dinner tonight. He has to work late. Thursday is always their busiest day. It's the day that all their, I guess, projects go out. Oh. He's barking at something. Maybe he didn't want to go out. Come on in, Asher. So, since he's not going to be home for dinner, I'm not sure if I'm actually going to make a real dinner, just because when I got back home, I had another piece of pizza, and what else did I have? I had something else. I don't know. I had something else, and that was all around 3 o'clock, so I'm not really all that hungry. Maybe later I'll just get another snack or something. I was going to make tacos, and that's really not something I would make just for me, because I generally have like 1 or 2. So anyway, it's too bad he's working late. It's really just an inconvenient situation, because on Mondays and Tuesdays I have night classes, and then on Wednesday this week I was gone. Well, I was home for dinner, but then I left and went to go see a friend, and then today he's staying late, so we don't see each other as much as we used to. So, I mean, it's only temporary, but it's still not fun. Oh well, what can you do, right? So I'm going to work on running through the lessons I'm teaching tomorrow. For a while, I wanted to teach it to Steve, and I still want to, but depending on how late he is, I'm not sure if I'll get the chance to. So I'm just going to try to run through it myself, so I at least have practiced it a few times, because I don't just want to show up and not have run through it. So I have all my materials right here. I have these are the sheets with the shapes, and this is for my art lesson. This is a monkey. So, yeah. Alright. I ran through my lessons. I think it's a little after 6. Steve's still not home. I mean, it's still early, so I didn't expect him to be home yet. But I am going to go ahead and pick out my clothes for tomorrow for all my teaching, so... And then I'm going to go ahead and take a shower, because it's getting cold, and that way I can just get up and go in the morning and focus on getting all my materials together. So that's the plan. All right, I am all showered and cleaned, and I ate some leftover mac and cheese, actually, which was kind of like a good dinner thing. Oh, and I tried one of the chocolate chip muffins I made, so it's good stuff. So I thought I would do some cleaning, because what else am I gonna do? So I'm going to vacuum. Alright, so I finished kind of cleaning up. I got the trash can and took it back up. I took out the trash. I cleaned up the kitchen some more and got the dishwasher going, so it's all good. So I think now I'm going to hang out and watch some YouTube. Steve should be home probably in like half an hour, so I'm going to wait for him. And I will see you guys again later. Thanks for watching. Bye.